Dark Sun, Shadowlands. Look at that guy, man. So that's fucking powerful cover art. Man, that border, I wasn't paying too much attention like to the details in the art here. Maybe zoom in on this thing for myself here. Like you have the planet, the burned out planet on the background. Like that Dark Sun World title thing with the stone carved in, Dark Sun World. Advanced Dungeon, official Advanced Dungeons and Dragons 2nd edition computer game. And then the guy himself, he has those like beveled tattoos, I don't know if they have a specific name, on his forehead. IBM and compatibles. Oh, it runs on 386, 486 and Tandy. Requires 2 megabytes of RAM, recommends 4. VJ only. Adlib, Sound Blaster, Bracado Spectrum, Roland, and compatibles. Alright, man, and that weapon, man, it looks like the kind of weapon that you're... If you can use it for a while without killing yourself, you deserve to be killing others, because most of us, don't lie, most of us try to use that once you rip your own limb off on the first attempt. Yeah, you have to be a very powerful barbarian to use that properly. Alright, let's move over here. Let's get the game running. Barbarians at the gates, yes. You doubt he has ever eaten ice cream. He probably melted. He probably had ice cream once or twice, but he melted too fast before he could enjoy it. You think he would like it? He will love it. I feel like he needs more body fat. He might be like under 10%. That's not healthy. Let you in out of the storm and give you some good coffee. Brom, the guy most associated with the Dark Sun art, is great because without saying. It is pretty good, yes. It doesn't do another thing, I messed that up. Kahulax. Wait, is that a Klingon weapon? That's not a great color reference to the portrait of Dorian Gray. Ah, right, the guy that ages backwards. It's not the guy that ages backwards, that's another guy. Okay, as long as a portrait is intact, he stays young. Okay. So, just like Sakura, you have a portrait of yourself when you were 21 or 23, I can never remember. Oh, their epic name, bro. On to come, yes. Not on stream, no. That's against terms of service. The age of ice cream ended. The magic nuclear apocalypse. Oh man, goddamn wizards robbed us of ice cream. I like the music in the game, although some of it is a bit out of place, like that fun right there is kind of weird. He sold his soul on the portrait ages, not him. I mean, I'm not using my soul. I would do that. Gladly. There's a polearm type called a Githka. Can't believe they were post-apocalypse Klingons. It's Klingons, but they never achieved space travel. So they're stuck in this stupid-ass world because of the first directive. So yours for a parachute. You did mention that, yes, and you said the shoes were still in one piece. 2 souls for the price of... yes. Hello there, Happy Cakes. Lurking while dinner will be on your TV. God damn it. Don't put me on the spotlight. We were just talking about you, Happy Cakes. We developed the theory of Rupert, the fanboy vampire, who doesn't age or ages backwards because people were looking at him, resume the timer. Because people were looking at we were looking at an old video of mine and I look younger now than I used to. And then we were talking about the fanboy vampire that is hidden in the darkness outside of your window, and you can just hear a little tee. And you know he's coming for you. Playing offs. Hard to travel to space after the magic nuclear apocalypse. Not impossible though. Goddamn magic nuclear apocalypse, depriving the world of space travel and ice cream. Yeah, space travel is whatever, but ice cream, like, we go to this ice cream place once or twice a month that sells. It's like a buffet. Like, you serve as much as you want, you put it on the scale, they charge you by the weight. So you know, buffet. Pay for the weight. And they have like this tube that fits like 1 liter of Nutella. It's a squeeze tube. So I go in there and I don't give a fuck about the ice cream. I put like 1 scoop of like mochaccino ice cream. I had like half a scoop of mochaccino ice cream, half a scoop of pistachio ice cream. I don't give a fuck. I grab the tube of Nutella and I squeeze it until the bucket's filled to half, until it has covered all the ice cream. And then I drop peanuts on top. I'm pretty sure I'm making them lose money when I do that. Because Nutella by weight is a very good deal. I think they might be losing money with me, which is the reason I don't go in alone. I bring someone else that eats normally so they can break even. Gotta have a bit of nutrition. Yeah, a little bit of ice cream on the bottom to make it balanced. Add some peanuts. Yeah, some peanuts that have like these little pieces of brownies and these tube wafers and some M&Ms, like a bit of variety. Everything is just swimming in the Nutella. And like and every single time the other person that comes with me, they find the Nutella later with this little scoop that you put a little bit on top of your ice cream. And I'm like, no, I just fill half of it, but how? It's just a little scoop. Yeah, no, over there, and I pawned them. There's like a tube, a squeeze tube, just Nutella on top of it. So fucking good. Surprise Klingels didn't nuke themselves to extinction. Yeah, maybe it wouldn't be honorable to delete all your enemies without giving them a chance to face you in battle. I think their weird sense of honor saved them. Okay, so what I wanted to do here, like if we go here, I think this lets us leave, but I want to go here because I think this is gonna be free treasure. Well, not free, but that's the notes I have here also. Like the flushing tunnels, they have treasure, and then we talk to the skull elders. They have clocking devices. It's very important to be able to tell the time. I try to double click it, but you'll really have to like do the manual thing. Overclock their ships. That would be dishonorable for the Klingons. No, it wouldn't. They don't give a shit. It would be like any advantage you can get in battle. Where did these things come from? Whatever. I think that overclocking your ships would be dishonorable. You have to be fighting on the same like fair level playing field for everyone. That's not good. Musifate is kind of fucked here. Tyrian slimes. Why are you telling me to end the move? I don't want to end the move. I want to attack. Why is it telling me to end the move? What's going on? I think the engineer says the Scottish Kling over here. The engine can't take anymore, Captain! That was a lousy Scottish Klingon. Now I want to hear Scottish Klingon. I don't want to end the move. What's going on? What's going on? Are they stuck? I can see some webbing. Is that the reason I can't do anything? I can still guard apparently. Look closer. Is it the web? But that's pretty bad though. Zulfir has arrows and the bow. Why can't he do... Oh, maybe he doesn't have like point blank shooting. Am I just gonna die right away? Okay, what is the situation here with the party? Okay, we're not doing too well. How do you sleep? Last time I used to sleep on a place that had a fire. Oh, this. X-Line, yes, no longer a slime. So you can only rest at specific spots. The party rests, okay. Okay, everyone seems to be okay. Normally lay down and close your eyes and try to sleep. Does it work for you? It doesn't always work for me. Man, I'm speaking of... I forgot this fucking shit. You can't save the game that way. I forget. If you save the game that way, it quits. Sadly, after the magical nuclear apocalypse, you can only sleep near storms. Stupid apocalypse. So, I was gonna talk about coffee. I got this mocha pot as... Save and exit strikes again. It did. I got this mocha pot as a birthday gift. And I was so freaking happy about it because the coffee in it was like... I was talking about it the other day, right? That is thick and bold and really fucking strong without being bitter. I was fucking loving it. The problem is... It's not sealing. The rubber ring is not making a proper seal, so it always leaks on the stove and it makes a fucking mess. And oh, hi sir. No, don't go there. I need you to punch. I don't know how to fix it. I think it might be just defective. I mean, it was kind of a gift, so I can't really complain. Okay, how do I... No, I don't want to... I want to end her turn. hard. There are more enemies, but well, I can't ranged, right? And it's a shame because I was really liking it. And now I might... Oh, there are more people over here. And now I might need to buy a new one if I want to try that again, but I can't do that right now. I have to be mindful about my expenses. But it's a shame, like, it was so freaking bold and thick and strong. I'll have to stick with my fancy Galadriel coffee filter holder for now. Why is Muzi Fate unable to use his cha? Bring back tiny soda. I have like 12 tiny cannons, like I know. These are tiny. I don't have large hands. These are tiny. I know it's not the tiny bottles that you guys love, but those are hard to come by sometimes. I have to use these for now. Sorry. Okay. You can go in there. I don't think she can get a hit in there too far away. How many? This is 220. This is not a standard one. This is a mini version. Standard ones are larger. I moved to smaller denominations of soda as a way to reduce how much soda I drink. It's simple, it's a simple cheat. Should come in a shot glass, I would approve. They have these very, very tiny ones, even smaller than this. There is like Coca-Cola with a shot of espresso. They're actually pretty fucking good. I do like them. I had them on stream a few times. The reason I don't have those instead of these is because those are not calorie free. I want to get here. But the ones with espresso are really freaking good. They take a little getting used to. Stop right where you are, slave. Oh, they came after me. Why can't I do this? I don't understand. Oh, what? What the fuck? Where the fuck are you going? Death by Snoo over there. I want to believe it's just the range that is too low. Yeah, it is the range, okay. Games think there's no path, the only guys are obstacles. I think the other time there were no obstacles, I'm pretty sure it is the range that is the issue. just going. Freaking Tiger Sky Drum. I should have just 4 Tiger Sky Drums. And just punch my way through the game. Oh, they have more. Is this infinite? Hello there, Musafate. Attacking with a Chachka. Shorter range than a bow. Yeah, it's reasonable. That's not unreasonable. I thought I had Gold Song selected. Dark Sun, yes. Someone said something about having a fanboy. Yes, this is a fanboy. So fair, he's a male elf, and this is a muscle mummy. They complement each other. If you want, if I went 4 times tigers. Yeah, I mean, Tiger Sky Drum is like a half giant lady. She is a gladiator. I could have like a gladiator thief, gladiator cleric, gladiator, all the other classes, but all of them gladiators and all of them have giants. I'm gonna guard here because maybe then they stop spawning on that side. Or maybe there is a limit. I'm gonna keep guarding. So happy with the male, yes. There is no such thing as a male elf, like Photo 11. People still asking about Photo 11. You would be fanboylessness. I know that's less than ideal. Okay. Arrows. The other stuff is whatever. Arrows. Arrows. And arrows. I know those items are going to Tiger Sky Drum. This encounter was funny for you. You wasted 30 minutes trying to find it. Did you find it? I mean, look, if you really can't find it and you really need it, DM me on Discord. I'll mount the image and send you the photo. Like I don't want to stop you from being happy. I can't. There is a lot of people here. I don't know if I can do all of that. Let me pile them up first. This is a leather sling, so I will need to have stones in there instead. I assume it would be stones. That seems thirsty as fuck. Really named guy, if you DM me, okay. Create a new account on Discord, join my server, DM me and say, I'm not really named guy, but I also want the image. And I'm going to assume it's not you, because why would it be you? Why would you do that? I would assume. You can literally name that account not witty name guy. Normal name guy. And here's the thing, if you don't do that, someone else will to implicate you. So might as well. I'm gonna think less of you either way. Just kidding. Photo 11 lover, there you go. Shitty name, guy, that's pretty good. I ran away from the encounter, nearly dead. Once someone hanging out was just buying you time to get back, but someone's still just ducking in out, holding some with them. Just wait for it to be over. That description reminds me of some situations in World of Warcraft where you can summon people into a dungeon and then you accept the summon, they start fighting, and then like by the time you load in, like you're already fucked. Totally not a weird name, guide for 11 lover. Alright, save but not with quitting. And now if I go here, do you want to leave the sewers? I saved, I can't reload. The air about you crackles with magical discharges as the unmistakable presence of a dragon looms near. He creates a mind link and challenges you. You go no further, the third word on page 9, it begins with letter S, it's shit. You have said shit, is this your final answer? Yes. Do not try my patience with false answer. It begins with C, what is that word? Crap. You said crap, yes. The blundering answers will be amusing if you're not about to die. Now, the second word begins with letter P, what is that word? That's a penis. You have said penis. Your wit has not been swift enough, your death is nigh.
That's a penis.
See? I thought this was the flushing tunnels. So this is the demo. You can play up to this far. But if this is moving forwards with the game, then I want to go back. That's why I didn't bother getting the right answers. Most powerful ability, immersion breaker. It's next to impossible not to quit and saving. It's very hard, yes. If I look up photo11.bmp does not give any results, that's a shame. Alright, to open this one, I think this was the one that needed the item. Right, so you open with this. On the hunt. I do have like... I still have the image here. I can open it with this photo11.bmp. It's on my desktop. I have it on my desktop. prove it. No. It's on my desktop. The thumbnail is there. Do not double click it. I can do a funny thing. I can do a funny thing. I can do this. Here, we rename guy. I'm gonna prove it. It's there. God damn it. No, it's not Debbie Gibson. I'm not gonna give the name because I don't want to make it easier for rename guy. That would be fun as a redeem. It's very fast, it just I can't even add the sound effect. Let's talk to the skulls. Skull Elder talk. Who speaks to the elders of the Tari?
Ranger.
I'm Zolfair. Zolfair, are you the hero who vanquished? Are you the hero who vanquished the defilers of our sacred temple? Yes. You are worthy of great praise. Worthy of great praise, how can the elders help you? Who are you? We are the elders of the High Warrens. When our Tari bodies died, our remains were taken to Dagolar to be reborn in this form. Do you need our aid? I don't need help from a moldy old skull. I seek guidance. Maybe a large language model can fill me in on photo 11. Look, if you're really that desperate but you don't want to admit to it, you can look up the old ISOs from Revista do CD-ROM. You can check my birthday stream if you want the proper spelling to that, and it's on the very first magazine. Alright. Now, you could say, I don't give a shit about that information, I don't care, and then you go on to search for it. Right? No one will know. It could drain an hour, tell you it will give you answers only for the entropy falls. Oh, right, it's right here. It wasn't there. You're absolutely right, it wasn't there. It's here instead. It wasn't there yet. No, you're right to point that out. To provide guidance is our sole purpose. As Dagolar instructed, our knowledge is great, our wisdom profound. Ask and we shall enlighten you. Who is Dagolar? Dagolar is a man of infinite knowledge. It was he who preserved our thoughts in these bones. Dagolar is the reason for the Tari. Where is Dagolar? Everyone asks who is Dagolar, where is Dagolar, no one asks how is Dagolar. Such knowledge is forbidden to the uninitiated. Who are the initiated ones? The answer to your question is beyond your understanding. Thank you for sharing your wisdom. Can you help me escape the sewers? As you've helped us, so we will help you. 2 exits lead from the sewers to the fields outside of Dredge. Where are the exits? The main outflow is in the flushing tunnels, but beware, city troops frequently search the main outflow of the sewers. Okay, that's the one exit we used. Where's the other one? There is a hidden passage in the flushing tunnels as well, but beware of the Tyrian slimes that infested the area. We've killed all of those. How do I find it if it's hidden? That is the nature of things hidden. I beseech your sage wisdom, how is it found? You may thank me for my generosity another time. In my wisdom I have learned to forgive the hasty manners of youth. A lever is hidden in one of the drains. Pulling it unlocks the secret door, but you must be careful not to trigger the trap. The tunnel beyond leads to the fields. Where are the flushing tunnels? The flushing tunnels are north of the High Warren. You may take one of the bowls here beside me. If you become lost, it will speak through it to give you guidance. How do I avoid the dangers? This is a question that has no true answer. I'm not taking the balls, I know how to get there. And there is a lever hidden. Do I want... there? Near one of the drains. I'm looking at the drains. Like there was another... there was another secret passage like that that we were told about and I couldn't find. But I just wanted to know what they look like because at some point it might be needed. Yes, the bowls. That's some insane effort for a BMP. Install demo tools on Windows XP Jam to get BMP on a chick neon who likes to rollerblade. No, you can download the ISO and decompress it. Extract it with whatever zip file manager you have. You don't have to do any of that. What are you talking about? I didn't start up a VM right now. I just opened the ISO. Don't need demon tools. Yeah, as opposed to the Dragon slimes and the Klingon slimes. Bolt telephone. God for them Klingon slimes, they come at you with various wicked looking blades. Wicked. I don't think I see a lever there. Let me go here. You have a flair for the dramatic. That's fine. I approve. The dramatic might also have a flair for you. Does that? I don't think that actually works. I'm sorry. Imagine photo 12. Like, that's highly dependent on personal preference, of course. In all honesty, if I were to like, shit, can I start combat? I kind of can, okay. If I'm going to like give my opinion and evaluation on it, I do think that Photo 11 is the best of Disc 1. Just my opinion on it. I do think it's the best one. But then one of the other discs had like explicit stuff. That disc did not have explicit stuff. I think they kind of gave up on being family friendly at some point. Just one. Oh, it's half a goat tongue. You wonder if Photo 11 can even live up to its legend at this point. Probably not. Although it's pretty good. They keep coming. No line of sight? What do you mean? I'm right here. Oh, this guy has a thing. I only care about the gold. I think this is like... I don't think that's relevant. I mean, I can check, but I'm pretty sure those are not relevant. Like, this is a bone polar arm. I'm keeping shields on them. So that would be like sold. This guy had gloves. Ah, gloves are like instead of a shield. That's weird. And he had leg armor. I think everyone has leg armor already. Yeah, they do. Sometimes what you don't know is the most stimulating. Yeah. Just don't search the crazy paint ISOs. What? That can't be right. Frame it in your office and use it in your LinkedIn profile pic. The thing is, there should be a high quality version of that. Right, because it's like, it's very, like, it's a BMP from the 90s. Let me describe the photo to Google. Oh, there is a... Oh, it's the cover of a Playboy magazine. Ah. Why does this thing not accept... Well, whatever. Right, so there is an entire photo shoot of that lady in rollerblades somewhere. And that made that one picture less special. Ancient relic from another world. It is actually a BMP. No, it is a BMP. With dithering and everything. Ah, no path. Ah, fuck. Okay then, don't. Don't miss it, you're the only one that can attack it properly. This is so annoying. Are you kidding me? Tiger Sky John is the only person that can kill things properly and she's stuck back there. Sounds like too much effort to search online to go check for magazine porn stashes and sewer drains. That's... I'm sure... I hear stories, I never heard of that down here, but I always heard about stories of people finding stashes of porn magazines out in the woods in the 90s and early 2000s. And I always wondered, did people keep the magazines there, or did they dump them away? And that's like someone's garbage. Or did they keep the things in the woods? Like, I'm gonna take a walk in the woods, honey. You know, my morning workout. And they go out in the woods and have their morning workout. But it's not walking. You have found a stash. Was it yours? It doesn't count if it is your stash. You had one under a bridge hidden under large rocks right by a sewer entrance. You don't have the stash, you found stashes there multiple times. Right. Was in your dad's old cabin after he gave them to you. Yeah, kids these days will probably not understand the value of porn stashes. Where's the hidden lever? Like, why would you have it? People, they would be like, why would you go out of your home and buy a porn pictures printed out on paper? And then you're like, wait till you hear about people who went out of their homes to rent a tape that had a very badly compressed AVI equivalent on it that you had to put into like a VCR to watch a grainy image with some stupid jazz music in the background. You found another sash in a small shed in the woods, along with a lot of drugs and cash. You got freaked out, took nothing, got out of there. And that was their best choice, yes. In case you want to the honest one, to honestly say we had nothing fearing for your lives. That's the correct answer, yes, dude. I'm so sorry. We didn't know. We didn't touch anything. Like plausible deniability, at least. Your state, yeah. Alright, we can move on with the game. We're not gonna find that lever. Do you want to leave the sewers? Yes. Okay, let's open the manual for this. And now, on my way to the manual, there is a photo 11 on my desktop. I have to delete that later, before my wife comes to my computer. That's gonna be a weird... No, honey, it's for the stream. It's a joke, haha. Fifth word on page 27, line 8. It begins with the letter S. Fifth word. Line 8. Share. So it's the lines, but not. It doesn't count the little titles in between. And then it's word 5. It should say line 8 first, but whatever. It's share. I'm glad it says what the first letter is. You have said share. Is this your final answer? Where's my... shit, my chat was gone because I was looking at the manual. Sorry. Hi chat, you're back. Your computer privileges have been revoked. Yes. I can't bring my cell phone, post a message to work. I can't make it to the daily meeting today. Why? My wife got 90s porn on my computer. It's not my fault, meeting guy was persistent, yes. When in doubt, blame chat. That's always a good bet, yes. So this up here is the copy protection dragon. Your answer suffices. I leave you now, but do not doubt that I shall return. Don't throw your manual away. Yeah, it's basically like don't... Just sharing the save file is not enough, he's gonna ask again. What is this song? More arrows? I'm gonna have so many arrows. $156 here. And this is gonna be less. 222? No, it's not less. Oh no, no. Put it here. Well, I'm glad there is more music. Music in the game is not like, oh my god, how memorable this is, but it's pretty good, I like it. I wonder if it sounds better. Do you guys want to hear the music like in ad-lib? It shouldn't sound better than this, right? Now I'm curious. Are you guys curious as well? I'm gonna reload. I want to see how the music sounds in ad-lib. You know, completion's sake, sometimes it can sound very good. Well, now I don't know how to quit. Exit. Right. I'm curious. I want to see how it sounds. Yes, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Adlib. And this sound card installed default settings. Yes, yes. All the music makes you think of Shadowrun. This is music that does not. That's pretty lame. Wow. It is worse. I might still keep it for now. A lot of symbols, yes. The phone is better here. Must upload photo 11. The copy protection was wrong on your manual version. Yeah, like I'm using whatever the manual I downloaded. Don't know what version it is. Hang on. Where am I here? Is the volume different? No, it's this. It sounds slower. The menus in the GOG game install folder. I'm not using the GOG version. I downloaded the original ISO for the game. And I installed in 86 box. Yeah, I downloaded the manual. It's compiled from Masterpieces Collection CD. No idea what that is. Hot singles in your area. I'm gonna restart. This is pathetic. You can barely hear it. It was an interesting experiment, but good lord, it sounds horrible. Sometimes the adlib version is like charming and interesting. Like, you guys remember freaking Illusion City? We kept switching between MIDI and non-MIDI because both were good in their own way. Although nothing beats squeaky music. I still have to add those songs to my rotation. Okay, we are here. There is people all over. We don't have any missions, any goals, nothing. We just wanted to escape, we did. Surf. Sewer surfing. You are too far away to talk to the surf. Okay. Look at toilet paper roll. Who are you? We don't get visitors here. They're usually escapees and they wind up dead. Where am I? Where? Here, of course. You're in the fields outside of Drash. What's that stone thing? Looks like a toilet paper roll. I don't know. I've heard that it's been here since before the city was built. Some of the slaves say there was a huge gem that was in it, but that was years ago. Someone stole it. What are you doing here? I'm tending the crops. I'm too old to fight in the pits and too weak to help with the pyramid, so here I am. Such is the fate of all the old slaves. Why don't you escape? I have no desire to escape. I'm too old. There's nothing out there for me, and I don't have the endurance to keep running. I'm staying here. How do I get out of here? Get out? The only way out is death. Guards patrol the gates and vicious animals live in the wilderness outside. Can I sneak past the guards? Impossible. Even if you could, the monsters outside would rip you to pieces. But we have a muscle mummy. Tell me more about the wilderness outside. All you need to know is to stay out of it. Vile creatures live there. I've seen what they do when they catch living victims. Trust me, it's worse than staying here and dealing with the guards. How many guards patrol the gates? It used to be that only a few guards patrol the gates, but lately more and more guards have been posted here. Within a few days, they'll have armies at the edge of the city. Why is Dredge massing troops? I've heard they're planning a massive campaign, but I don't know against who. Whoever it turns out to be is going to be destroyed, though. Dredge's army is almost unstoppable. Can anyone in here help me? Old One Eye is the wisest slave in the fields, but he'll tell you the same. The only escape from here is death. Where is Old One Eye? He tries to stay in the middle of the field, so we can find him when we need to. I have to get back to work now. Goodbye. You were going to say a Mac cannon. Jammed raspberry, sir. Only one man will give you the raspberry Lone Star. You did the interrobang again. Obelisk. Use the obelisk. Zolfair senses a magical aura emanating from the hole in the obelisk. Okay, don't stick your dick in that hole. Or do I'm not your dad. But like start your own game for that. Speaking of starting your own game, we're still waiting on Rodriguez %. Maybe it's this guy? Zolfair always tunes into the whole auras. There are worse fates. The surf motions to you. Psst, come over here. I need to talk to you. You escaped slaves, right? Don't worry, I won't tell the guards. Actually, if you're interested, I've got a proposition for you. What's the proposition? I've got an item I'll give you if you can help me get out of here. All I ask is that you let me follow you. What would the item be? You know that stone pedestal by the drainage pipe? There was a gem in the middle, but someone stole it and now I know where it is. I'll give it to you if you let me follow. We have to put a gem in the obelisk.
Ranger.
What if I just kill you and take the gem? No, we're not. We're not evil. We're chaotic good. We just want to sow chaos, but in a good way. Okay, you've got a deal. Great, let me get it. The serf reaches into his tunic and produces a large gem. He hands it to you. Here, take it and let's get going. Your notes could have read, we have to find a gem encrusted plug. They could, they don't. Yes, let the elf fanboy carry the plug for the hole. Practical advice. Alright. Where is the gem? Here. But that's a big thing to plug. Oh look, it fits perfectly. Oh, you can take it back. Lead the way, I'm counting you to get me out of here. Right, but then what happens? Does that activate something? You took it back, I thought I had flushed down that hole and lost it. I'm sure it happens a lot. Must be a lousy way to lose that. Was that hole here before? It was. I don't know what putting that in there is doing. Oh, there, Ryushinaka. Would that you could stay for the lurk. I'll have to cache the VOD. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. But yeah, you can cache the VOD on Twitch while it doesn't get deleted. Or you can check that website that was just linked in chat. There. And the VOD for this will be posted tomorrow. Now I have a gem plugin obsession. Yes. You got me. Rip-off gem doesn't do anything. Maybe this is the incorrect one. Maybe this is a fake. Well, I'll assume he has to go in there. Leave it there. And then move on. I wonder if there is like a sleep location here. Somewhere. To heal up without having to go into the back into the sewers. Those are some god-ass big tomatoes. Check that hole. Take a screenshot, save it on your desktop as photo 12 to enjoy later. Is the guy coming? Yes. It's just very slow. Maybe the hole opened the first time you put the gem in and then it just stays open. I don't know. Then again, this guy might not be Old One Eye. He has a generic name. Photo 12, the ultimate fake out. Photo 12. Photo 12. Photo 12 is too risky to show on stream. And it's lower quality than photo 11. And it doesn't have a name. Okay, leave me, don't talk to me. There's this guy here. Let me see this one. Old One Eye, Winky Blinky, the one-eyed pirate. That sounds like a Pac-Man ghost. This is Old One Eye. Hello strangers, I'm Old One Eye. Tell me about the wilderness. That desert's a nightmare. Years ago, I was out there myself, grubbing for water. That's the worst problem. No matter how many monsters there are, if you're a thirsty pile of bones. How did you survive in the desert? I stayed with the merchant caravans, but that's just as bad as staying in the desert. Lots of those people just as soon cut your throat as anything else. What kind of animals are out there? Whatever horrors you can imagine are out there. The worst I ever saw was a sinkworm. It attacked us on the scrub plains. I escaped, but it took my eye. Oh, is that why you're called? Can you help me get out of here? Since you've been kind enough to listen to me rattle on, I'll help you get out of here. Worm sign. Photos should only be 300 pixel wide max, have lots of artifact, and still take 5 minutes to load and dial up. Yeah, and then it would be like, it starts with the face, like, people don't know, like, opening the picture of a naked lady, and it just slowly loads up, and you're like, oh boy, here he comes. And tits! And it's still going, oh, it's still going. It was a whole thing. Photo 11 has... It's 600 by 800 with a 32-bit depth, but lots of dithering. Photo 12 is 383 by 464, so yes, it is slower flirting. There are two ways out of here. One is past the guards, and I can help you there. The other is to the east. There is a weak spot in the bone wall. If you can knock it down, you can get out. Which do you want to try? We'll try the bone wall. Good choice. There's only a couple of guards over there. I wouldn't advise hanging around too long after you kill them, though. The other guys will come after you. I'll take you as close as I can. Was part of the excitement. It kind of was. I'm still tempted to just kill everyone anyway for the experience. Oh, there this is. A hole in the ground leads down to darkness. Do you wish to enter? Not yet. This is as far as I go. The fence is just to the east of here. I wish you the best of luck. If you don't manage to survive, come back here and destroy this blasted city. Oh, before I forget, I've been saving this for an escape, but the time has passed and you can use it more than I now. Here, take this scroll. This, I think, whatever it is. I think my wife will be disappointed by photo 11. Don't understand what it is, having to explain photo 12. It's easy. I can just tell her, look, these people are probably 60 years old now, so don't care anymore, I guess. That's the thing about looking at old pictures of naked ladies. They're all very old nowadays, so it gets a bit, like, awkward. What happens if we go down here? She's somebody's grandma. Some people would be attracted to that. Oh, this might be the secret passage that we missed. So there is a lever around here somewhere. Thing is, I can't walk in here, so the lever can't be here. Well, okay. This would be the alternative exit, I guess. Is the dragon gonna ask? Yes. No, he didn't. Okay. Every time that happens, only grandmas. Your partner discovered the photos of 80-year-olds. We'll just explain, look, they're much older now. And he drops the gem, but because we don't need it anymore, we got a second one. I'm gonna reload just in case that, because it's a bug, the guy talked to us if he hadn't talked to us before. And then he gives a second gem, and that might be a problem. I don't know, I'm not gonna risk it. Out of ammo. I can and I should fix that. This guy had a truckload of ammo. What happened? Did I put it all together by accident? I think I did. Man rats and now man bugs. What's next? Manchester? I don't know. Man dudes. Oh, the best kind of dudes. Only grams. Man video games. Oh no, that's pretty decent. Very wide creatures. Like a sky drum. Going punch some dudes. That guy's running away. You wanna be a hot grandma? The problem is that you would have to have kids, and then your kids would have to have kids. That's way too many mistakes in a row. I know you got the hot part going for you with all the sunbathing that you do as a fish. God damn it, Skytron. Skytron is so fucking horrible. Stay away from here, slaves. I'll only warn you once. Okay? I don't want you to warn me again. Alas, they won't listen to reason. That's why I need to put them in the ground before they stay out. Yeah, that's true as well. Captain Clever, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Welcome in everyone from Captain Clever's channel. I'm co-creator stream most days of the week. Around this time, we are doing Dark Sun Shadowlands for DOS. It's a very good AD&D game. Amazing graphics. Making progress today, we escaped the sewers. And now we're fighting our way out of the fields for trash. That's a lot of emotes. Holy shit. Yeah, thank you once again, my friend. What were you doing? The hepatology run that you do every week. How was it? I hope you had fun. Welcome and thank you for bringing your community over. What's up to you as well. Hello there, everyone. Now, Strix. You can be a grandma with no kids and just pretend. Well, it's better than you pretending to be hot, I suppose. No one wants that. I mean, some people might want that, I don't know. It was fine, but now you're dead tired. I get tired sometimes just from watching you play Commander King games. I don't know how you do it. It looks exhausting. It looks as exhausting as freaking Johnny playing through up to 100 different Wolfenstein 3D mods. Like up to the second or third I get it, but then it's just, good lord. And I know some people are like very into like repetition stuff like that, like keep doing like speed runs or score runs or whatever, and that's very enjoyable to watch. I really don't have it in me do something like that. I need my variety. Okay, got the arrows. Me neither. Hey, you just do Commander King 500 times, but without enjoying it, right? You get all the arrows. Stack them up. I really want to sell all of this shit. I'm sure we'll find a shop at some point. Hot gems. Yeah, they were better than with Adlib. I like to do time attack attempts on missions in Armored Core 6. Robots go hams. I mean, I appreciate people who enjoy doing that stuff. It's just not for me. Okay, there is a weak spot here. How do I... You hear the shouts of guards in the distance. Judging by the commotion, they are heading this way. Okay, but I broke it. Do you wish to leave this area? Yes. I have a few vids I need to make more. You do? No SNES Shadowrun speedrunning coming soon. Apparently... Wait, what about the guy... This one time I was curious and I looked into SNES Shadowrun speedrunning, and it was all about... You think it's one thing and then you go look and it's just like weird glitching and it doesn't seem fun. I don't know. That guy wanted to leave. I found an exit and then he doesn't care anymore. I don't get it. But yeah, for SNES Shadowrun they just do this glitch to get into a dev room that the game has. I'm sure there is a no glitches category, but yeah. But that is like one of the very, very, very few games I've ever considered speedrunning. That and Zyklent. Wouldn't that be the best trolling? Have the ability to see the price tag for everything. There's either no shop or they don't buy stuff from you. That would be lame, yes. That would make this even worse than Neville of Dawn, which is an amazing game, but it has an infuriating gold item system. Where there's like this one shop in the game, but the guy doesn't buy anything. And you basically give him gold and he'll give you a random useless item. Why the game even has gold? Just don't put gold in the game. Like, don't put gold in the game, don't put that NPC in the game, and that's a lot better. You do think speedrunning Shadowrun could suck the fun out of it? I kind of agree. That's one of the reasons I don't actually try to do speedrunning. Although for a game like Shadowrun it would be worse. Like, I think that Zyklent might be fun to speedrun. Like, put a bunch of save states and practice a lot and get really good at it. It could be Zyklent could be satisfying. Yeah, I think Zyklent is a better option than Shadowrun. You know what's great about that money thing in Anvil of Dawn? It is similar things in their earlier games, so it's never changed. This is a good system. I like having shops with inventories and getting like, oh, there's a fucking big ass upgrading here. Let me save gold for this one. Genesis Shadowrun was very good for that. You agree on both accounts, but it depends on the mindset. Yeah. Shadowrun being more state-based takes different speedrun sensibilities than more dexterity games. Yeah, Zyklon would be satisfying because beating the game is very hard, but it does reward learning and practice. So like with save states, we could just keep practicing and figure out like what is the best way to beat each segment, each boss. Stats. Yeah, no, the thing about speedrunning Shadowrun is like speedrunning something like, say, Shadowgate, where you're gonna lose entire runs just due to misclicking because of dragging the cursor around. NES Shadowgate specifically. Okay, this is a small place. There is an exit over here from the looks of it. There are monsters, and NPCs, I would guess. This looks like an attacked caravan. And these are monsters? Yeah, ooh. Look at their faces. They're all fucked. And this is people that were captured. They're being held prisoner. Interesting. Very interesting. Man, the art in this game is very good. Give me that stat state. I mean, so fair, if you don't know what you meant, I can't help you with that. Okay, I've only quit the game on accident once this stream. Doing good. Prisoner. I'm sure there is like a leader. Is there? There might not be. No line of sight. Yeah, there is no leader. Bagheera, they're coming from the south. Please protect us. And then they start moving. They haven't. Once in 2 hours, impossible. Okay, let's take their gold. Right, I think you can't progress this unless you deal with the guys, these ones. That might be a bit hard. Look, sometimes your brain strings together words. Yeah, that's how speech works, Zofir. You string words together. The difficult part is having meaning woven throughout. You should work on that. Sometimes you say said words, then you stop and go. Yeah, no, speaking is an art. And you're not an artist. String words together like a combo. I managed to put 10 words in a row. Did you form a sentence? No, I didn't get that far yet. The meaning is the problem. Yes. We make word good. I guess Sky Drum punch the fool. Ow, ow. Anyone else want some? Dragon Guard. Wait, these are the guards? Right, they were transporting prisoners. Look, someone to kill. Hurry, Guri, get over here. At least the 10 words were sequential. Sometimes you need to delay inputs with comma and semicolon. I had a friend that used to put way too many commas whenever he would write an email out. Way too many commas. He was already like, he already used way more words than he had to. And I used to tell him, dude, you have to stop doing that. And he was like, doing what, dude? You have a little bag of commas. Right? You write your text with 0 commas in it, then you rip your little bag open and you just go like this, let them drop into the text and you spread them over. Like, don't do that. You need to think where you're using your commas. You can't keep just plopping up the bag and just dropping everything in one. You can spread that little bag over like 5 emails. You don't have to drop everything on the first one. You hate that. Sometimes you also use. It's horrible. It makes it hard to read. Gotong is nearly dead. And he can't cast spells. And he's not under the effect of anything. So Gotong moves away. And shoot an arrow. Darkest Cardone is not too hot either. I couldn't find a place to rest. Okay, are the other guys coming down? No, I don't think they are. I would really fucking love to have a place to rest up. Why do you need to find a place to rest? Why can't you rest anywhere? Don't these guys know how to put stones around in a circle to light a fire by themselves? They need to find pre-made stone circles. They're like suspicious. No, superstitious, I mean. Can you dig it? Can you come over to help me with something? My mom got a new phone and she literally told me the other day that she had given up. She made it out of her home and was midway to mine to ask for help, and then she like stopped. She figured it out and then she went back. She told me this the next day. Magic nuclear radiation, probably. Me only rest in the chosen places. Yeah, can I just sit down? Because I have a guy that is nearly dead. Seriously, can you... Let me take a brief look at the manual. Rest. Camping allows you to rest. Rest is necessary to recover from battles and regain spells and psionic points. Safe places to rest are depicted by a fire ring. To camp, move the look icon over the fire ring and left click. As you rest, characters will cure spells automatically cast on them on wounded characters. Characters with cure spells, okay. Psionic strength points are fully restored, as well as all the spells that spellcasters can cast. All the spells that spellcasters can cast, that's a tongue twister. So you need the camping thing? Quite funny the direction they went for resting. Yeah, funny is one word for it. Like, I'm sure the map might have a resting place and you just don't find it. Like, I'm not going all the way back to the sewers for that. That would be dumb. How much spells will the spellcaster cast if a spellcaster could cast spells? Thank you, that's kind of what I was going for. It's just that the tongue twisters we have in our language are very different. Tigre tigrado no trigo. 2 tigres tigrados no trigo. 3 tigres tigrados no trigo. O rato roeu a roupa do rei de Roma. There was another one. There was another one that was actually hard. Makes Bruce Lee sounds. Mackenzie Camp is normal to remember D&D, but you believe to make them anywhere. Mackenzie Camp, right, I should make. Num ninho de mafagafos há 7 mafagafinhos. Se eu tirar... I'm trying to remember. There was one that I had trouble with as a kid. Enquanto o pinto pia, pia, pinga. Enquanto a pia pinga, o pinto pia. That's the hardest one. I remember I did eventually learn how to say it. It means while the faucet leaks, the cheek peeps. While the cheek peeps, the faucet leaks. But in my language, it's enquanto o pinto pia, pia pinga. Enquanto a pia pinga, o pinto pia. It's very difficult to get it right at first. I remember practicing it. You'll like it when I speak Brazilian. You heard mafagafinho? Yes. Bom mafagafigador, será? We were talking about tongue twisters and I was bringing up some from my own language. Making camp. Yeah, so fair. Good luck with typing. I'm speaking in tongues. Yes. Okay, let me talk to these guys. Maybe they can set up a camp for me. Right, that would be good, right? If they don't, I can't do the other fight. Thank you for driving off those bandits. What are you doing out here? We're looking for a new place to live. The water hole in our village dried up and we had to leave. Where are your warriors? They went ahead to look for a new site. The old, the children and the women stayed behind to protect the wagons. We thought nothing would happen. This is the second group of bandits to attack us. The first took the young women and children as slaves. Do you need help? Yes, please rescue our women and children. They were taken off toward the north. Please hurry. I'll help you. Thank you. Unless they're rescued soon, they're liable to be sold as slaves or sacrifices or worse. But I need to rest. I need to rest. I can't take that fight without resting. Is there a spell to summon a camp? If I could get up here, I could shoot from up here. Is this an RTS now? Or up here? I know I could like position Tiger Sky Drum here, but I still wouldn't have enough. Well, it's like 4 people. Let me save on a different slot because this might be timed. Not in this video game. Any of video games you're aware of, maybe the newer Pathfinder things. Yeah, I'm used to this kind of game allowing you to rest anywhere. And maybe drains your food or something. Well, now you have these. Level 3. Where is Cure? Conjure Lesser Earth Elemental. Like the healing spell is this Cure Light one, so it would be like a white. Remove paralysis, cure. Ah shit. Where is my big healing? What does prayer do? Prayer. Prayer improves the armor saving throws. There's one upside to the rest is it makes non-cleric parties more reasonable. Thing is, this doesn't heal a lot. It really doesn't heal a lot. Okay. Healing in D&D is scuffed. I can see that. Okay. So my goal is to put Tiger Sky Drum ahead and everyone else shoot from the back. Zofia needs to move in a little bit. Not Zofia, Musifei. Like a sky drum going. They're going all the way around, which might be a problem, but I don't think they'll make it. I'll think this guy will die and then they will come back. At least one of them will. Guard. I'm still gonna move them up here. Defense! Defense! Yeah, no, we can't do 21. Variance is so large too because of how many D8s you roll. Sounds like you're healing with a large boulder. Is there a better way? I was only taught how to heal with large boulders. Okay, yeah, they're coming back. Are you out of ammo? You are not. Just making sure. So it might be a range thing. It was. Large boulders rock. I see what you did there. I don't want them to go around, which is why I sent her over. No! Good. Lucy Fate, very good. Can I? This is risky, but I think I should do this. Goat tongue is not too hot though. With help. I think I need to go back and defend. Still going around. Geez, they're outflanking or trying to. Yeah, they're trying very lousily. They only have one more alive, but they're doing that. Can these guys hit from here? You can! Oh, nice! That makes no sense. Chase only ends if the guy running away gets stuck. Okay, you can't hit too far for you. Nope, nope, not that. Alright. Now, he is guarding, so he will attack me as soon as I get close, but I feel if I wait here, he might go for someone else, so I should go in there. Because Tiger Skydrum can take 1 or 2 hits. Yep. All according to plan. Looking down, you notice that there is a corridor at the bottom of the chasm. With a rope, you could lower yourself down. Oh, but I don't have a rope, do I? I don't think I've ever seen a rope. Thanks for saving us. Those cowards ambushed us when our warriors were away. They took us and our children, leaving the others behind with no supplies or defense. We have to rescue the ones they left behind. They're helpless. I already rescued them. They must have sent you to get us. Please escort us to them. Okay. This reminds me of Battlemaster. Battlemaster is such a cool game for the Genesis, other than the fact that the frame rate is jacked beyond belief. But I'm fascinated by that game. I know that the Genesis version is not the only version of it, but it's the version I kind of like. The prisoners cheer when they see the warriors returning to the wagon train. Each party member receives 3,000 experience points. And people gain levels. Okay, Psionic Power for Musi Fate. Enhanced to level 15. We can learn or enhance. Metabolic. Land Health. I wish there was one that was just straight up healing. ID Insinuation. I'm not even using these, I don't know how to use them. I haven't used Control Body. I have to keep upgrading Control Body and use it. Zoom in, enhance, check the reflection. Yeah. The warriors speak for us now. Thank you again for your help. This is not combat, right? These are the warriors returning. Okay. Talk to Kalilin. He's our leader. Kalilin. Level 8. Who are you? I'm Zofir. I'm Kalilin. I speak for all in this group. I saved our people from bandits. Thank you very much. Without you, they would all perish. Take this sword, you'll find it useful. We owe you our lives. What can we do for you? Well, since you offered, what do you have? Oh, to have this. Take this sword, find it useful. Must be on our way. Goodbye. Thanks again for helping us. We're getting moving before more bandits show up. Goodbye. Could you set up a camp for me? Oh, they're disappearing. They left the camp! They left the camp! I'm gonna set myself on fire. Nice. Warriors, come out and play. A horny blade. We got a horny blade. A +1 horny blade. I should give it to... Should give it to Gotung. In fact, I think Gotung is going to dual wield shit. Oh, he can't. No, he can. Yeah, the giants are gonna dual wield, like, I don't give a fuck. And we need to move in to attack with him. He's gonna do more damage than, like, the firing, the bow and arrow are like a backup. Give it to the hole. I would like a rope to go down there. But these guys don't trade me anything. Okay, and then moving forward is probably through here. The game does feel a little bit disconnected in the sense that we're doing things and we don't know why. It's just a bunch of... Like, if it is just a bunch of single-screen fun missions, that's fine. It's not what I expected, but it's fun. I thought it was gonna be more connected than that. But you don't go back and forth, it's just... I mean, if that's like a linear D&D game like this, that's actually fantastic. I don't think it is. I think it might be just because it's still the early stages of the game. But if it is, it's pretty good. I don't recall a game like this. I mean, in this particular configuration. We are here. The exit is probably here, maybe here. Although there is also this, and then there is one person here. Oh, I can sell shit here probably. And then there is a guy probably getting effed over here. Demothy. Greetings, I am Demothy, Animal Trainer Supreme. Welcome to my camp. I'm Zofair. Good to meet you. Lovely day, isn't it? Hot, yes, but when isn't it hot? Have a dangerous beast by your side. Dangerous? Hardly so, unless of course I want her to be. As I said before, I am Demothy, Animal Trainer Supreme. I have captured and subdued this Mysterial. Her name is Alita. Mysterials hate all, they are untrainable. Demothy smiles. I forgive your denial of the obvious, they are usually intractably violent, but Alita is proof that they are trainable. I will admit it was difficult, but I have won her trust and obedience. Why do you train Mysterials? Alita is destined for sale in the hinterlands. She will be used as a pack animal. They use Mysterials for pack animals? The hinterlands lie beyond the ringing mountains. It is impossible to get regular beasts of burden over them. While Alita here is less than ideal for riding purposes, she is agile enough to climb with me where other animals cannot follow. They use what they can get in the hinterlands. I expect to turn quite a profit. Would you sell the beast to me? Well, that depends. Alita would cost you more money than I'm willing to carry. My journey is long, I wish to travel light. In fact, where I'm going, salt is worth more than ceramic coin. For a suitable quantity of refined salt, I'd part with Alita and look for another Mysterio nearer to my destination. But did you train this monster? The exact method I will keep secret, but allow me to enlighten you a bit. Any creature will eventually react favorably to kind treatment. Travel a lot then? Behemoth laughs. Travel? Oh yes! There are some who have seen more of Athas than I, but they are few. A trainer of wild beasts must often travel far. Is that a big steamboat? Just happy to see me. So tell me about this area. Tips for the desert traveler. To the west I ran into a pack of Thrycreen. Fortunately they didn't see me before I slipped away. To the south I ran into a wagon train of pilgrims. Were the Thrycreen headed this way? They weren't headed anywhere, and that's a funny thing. All the Thrycreen that I've ever encountered were obsessively nomadic, always on the move, hunting for meat. These bands seemed content to stay right where they were. Why weren't they hunting? I don't know. Perhaps there's something in that area that attracts an abundance of prey. Do you know more? I haven't seen much else recently, but I do know that Tequetzal village is to the northwest. We have Green West, and we have the Quetzal village northwest. We're at Coffee Quetzal. What do you say? Goodbye. Yes, we all have our own business. Good talking to you. I'm writing down that he will sell that for salt. Maybe it is something we can get. Is that a little... What is that? It looks like there's a little thing here. I can't interact with it. There's another thing here. It says a cactus. No, but there is something behind the cactus that you can. The cursor changes, so it should be interactable. It's kind of weird. You must be the ones who escaped from the arena. I've heard of you. My name is Olgernon. I've always wanted to meet a member of the Veiled Alliance. I'm not from the Veiled Alliance. I understand you just escaped from Drash by yourself. No need to explain, I understand completely. What are you doing here? I've waited years to be contacted by the Alliance, but nobody ever came. When I heard about escaped gladiators, I picked up my things and ventured out to find you. I am a scribe. My knowledge of magical devices is great. Ask about any item and I'll elucidate. Are you interested? Yes. Weapons or armor? You have to be more specific about what you're looking for. Magic melee weapons. Don't see any magic weapons that I know anything about. Fruits. Guava. Why are you carrying around a guava? They're poisonous. Corn. Bark skin. I'd rather sell this stuff. Green grapes. Use green grapes when you need a blessing. I could just use them and reload. Star fruit. If ever you should wish to be unseen by those that are undead. Orange grapes. I mean, are they oranges or grapes? Make up your mind. Like all grapes, they are very beneficial. Those will clear a body of poisons. Fruits. Okay. Wands. Don't have any jewelry. Rings. Don't have any. Clothes. Helm of Contemplation. Protects from psionic. And the gloves were not chameleon gloves. Be careful, they blind whomever you touch. Right, but I'd rather use weapons, I guess. Alright, Zofia, thank you so much for being around and have a good sleep, my friend. Other devices. I hope that helps. Well, now wait here until I return. Fine, I'll be here. I myself only possess one magic item. Would like to donate to the Veiled Alliance to help them save Athas. I hope it helps. It's a wand that can detect metals up to 60 paces away. It's very easy to use. I also found this gem of the obelisk to the north. You are welcome to it, as I have no need for such things. Wait, did he give me both items? Metal detector. Those look very expensive. Like 10,000 pieces for the metal detector. Why did he give both items to us? Like, based on the text, he wasn't going to give the wand to us. Okay, so I have this guy that identifies stuff over here. Alright, and finally I want to talk to this guy. I think he's finally the guy that's going to buy our shit. Maybe he sells rope. If he is a storekeeper. Notaku. Well met, travelers. I am a servant Notaku. What forces you into these desolate wastes? I escaped from slavery. Then welcome to the freedom of the desert, where survival is determined by your friends and enemies. We may have common interests. What are you suggesting? I am a merchant, dealing in certain hard-to-acquire goods. My customers are eccentric and unpredictable, in short. This is a high-risk, high-return venture. Tell me about this business of yours. There's little to tell. I'm a simple merchant, and like all merchants, I must scratch a living from the selfishness of my clients. What exactly is your business? Powerful mages require obscure materials to conduct their arcane rituals, obtain such objects, and purify them as required. I often work on contract, or simply offer my goods to the highest bidder. Why can't I sell directly to the mages? The mages are interested in raw materials, they want my processed components. I also have their trust. My goods are never spoiled and are of the best quality. Who are your clients? My clients vary from season to season and from area to area, never stay in one place long. Scarcity is a bone in my business. How do I fit into all this? The materials I need are rare and many require overcoming dangerous beasts. I cannot hope to fill all the demands if I search for the items myself, so I employ agents such as you. What do you want me to do? Simple task to see if you're trustworthy and capable. I have a client, Father Garing, who is in need of the pith from a ranic tree. I want you to take some to him. Take pith from a ranic tree. And take it to Father Garing. How much will you pay me? My standard fee is 500. Once you prove trustworthy, you'll receive more important missions and better pay, perhaps even a few mystical objects. What is it used for? There's many uses in healing arts, often the chief component of salves and the like. I'll take it. Excellent. Deliver this bag in T-Quetzal. That's a village northwest of here. Return after you have done so and I'll pay you handsomely. Is that all I can do for you? There isn't much business around the soul right now, although I could always do a few sand holler eyes and fire eel tongues. Should you come across any of our wanderings, pay well for the spell components. Sand holler eyes. And fire eel tongues. How do I get? You don't give them up willingly. Fire eel tongues and warriors. Watch your step north of here. Find most of them. See what I can do. And grab this thing. And look, it's this thing again. I wonder if I can. I'm gonna try to kill it. Okay, I'm just wasting arrows. So this is not a merchant we can sell our shit to. I mean, I think I might go straight to the village and see if I can sell my shit there because our inventory is full of garbage. Then we can also do the mission. Now, there were Thrycreen to the west, so this might take me to the Thrycreen. The other thing is like northwest, we'll be going that way. Is this an exit? It might be an exit. I'm going here because that's as close to northwest as we can get. Oh. I don't get these Because we found another one, I get the feeling that you can teleport between them. It's supposed to be like a quick travel thing. That's my guess, but... does the manual talk about obelisks? Obelisk. Nope. Manual does not mention obelisks at all. Well, I'm leaving the thing there. There is a guy here, there is an exit here, so... I did get the bag. Yeah, bag of pith. Who are those petty slaves come who approach? Guards, kill them for daring to look upon me. Wait, I think I know them from somewhere. I took a secret tunnel in the sewer. That's very clever. I secretly always hoped you would escape. We should be moving along. It's good to see that you're doing well. Not a chance, we still have matters to discuss. Listen, if you let me leave, I'll tell you about an amazing opportunity. Interesting? Interested? Yeah, we are chaotic. No, we are chaotic good. So like we want to fuck things up, but we don't want to. Like sure, I would maybe take revenge, but because. Sure. I could say yes and still kill him. There is a chest buried in this desert. Its location is known only to me and now you as well. Find the dragon's eye and dig there. Buried, the dragon's eye. Get out of here before I kill you. Bye. Okay. I could always reload if I can't find it. The eye or something. I'm sure it's probably just a lie that he made up so we would save him. That we would let him escape, I mean. Eva should have asked where it was. Because every time they tell me like, oh, there is a hidden thing that looks like this, I look around and I can't find it. I like the cycling here with the sands. So there's like some shimmering. And there's the dragon's eye. Does any of this look like a dragon's eye? Is this shaped like a dragon? It isn't. Wait, it is. The eye is here. Okay. Wait, but I can't make it there? Yeah, I can't go there. Does this look like it? Like, I thought this might be a dragon face and this is the eye, but I can't get in there. I wonder why I can't figure out any of these puzzles. I feel like they shouldn't be hard. I don't see anything different here. Too far away. What is that? A seed pod.
Thank you.
Corinne, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Really appreciated you bringing your community over. Welcoming everyone from Necorine's channel. Corporate, I stream most days of the week around this time. We are doing Dark Sun Shadowlands. We've played almost 6 hours of this game. It's very good. I'm trying to find a buried treasure here, but I don't know where it's supposed to be. But yeah, thank you once again, Necrane. What were you playing? Dead Space? Yeah, you were talking about that. How was your stream? Did you have fun with it? I am playing Dark Sun. Yes, I am. Oh, is this? No. I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna ask the guy where it is. You got to edge of 7. That was getting late for you. Alright, but it sounds like you were having fun. That's what matters. I haven't played that game, so I don't know how far along Edge of 7 is. What about the rock? Did I put the thing in the rock? On this save? Where's the rock? Ah, shit. Here, okay. It's the end game, okay. That's why you were sad about being late. You were almost finishing the game. It's fine, you can finish on the next stream, I'm sure. This game has liver elves. Yeah, well, Zolfir picked a male elf for himself. I would never be playing with an elf otherwise, but you know. Chat wanted. Chat got it. Was the whole thing. I started this during my birthday stream and I had people redeem creating their own characters. It was fun. It's a fun game. Looking down I have my notes here. Also, this setting has a lot of reason Hasbro has not to touch it again. I know, but look, it makes sense. Like it's a cruel world setting. Like, yeah, it has slavery. Of course it has. Like it's shit like Conan. I don't know why we have to like sanitize everything. Can't we have like dark fantasy be an acceptable thing? Well, I guess Hasbro is just too family oriented or whatever the fuck nowadays. Where is this eye? It's in the salt flats. That's all I know. In the salt flats. So this, somewhere in here is the dragon eye. Maybe that thing? FS World is doing has no way to save it. Yeah. And that's part of what makes it interesting. Like, imagine if you're playing Fallout and look, there is a way to fix everything. Oh, no, it's not interesting anymore. It's mages who do it, yes. The mages used so much power they drained all the water out of the world, and then they became like these immortal beings. And then everyone else was fucked, and they just enslaved everyone else. Salt Flats. This is the Salt Flats. This entire region is the Salt Flats. Where is something that looks like a dragon's eye? Hello there, we'll see you later. Look at the slow down from the engine. So many different tiles. Is this a dragon's eye? I don't think that's a dragon's eye, that's just a bush. Sound got a reference, yes. I did think of it before because I don't know for what reason that song often comes to my head. Randomly. And then actually someone in chat on the previous stream of this game mentioned that, so I had to use that. Whenever Supernova was released, I listened to that album a lot. I really liked Soundgarden. I think I borrowed this CD from a friend. And I'm pretty sure the PC Road Rash game from the late 90s, the one with FMVs, had Soundgarden music, and I have a faint memory of you having like a music video from one of the songs. Looking around trying to find the dragon's eye. I thought it was a TLC reference. Always chasing waterfalls. Is that a programmer joke? I'm too agile to understand. No, it was a reference to Black Hole Sun. And wash away the rain, black hole sun, won't you come? What if you need, like, if you need a shovel for this, then I'm fucked. Chest buried under a dragon's eye. I have that written down, and I don't know what dragon's eye is, where it is. I can't see anything, like maybe this because it's large, but I don't know. Recent to having exploring your musical past when you were really young. I haven't done that in a while, and honestly, like I had a phase. Everyone had their own phases. I think there might be some stuff in there that is quite depressing. I'd rather not explore that. There is this one Brazilian band that was very popular with teenagers when I was young. That specialized in depressing music. And I was a big fan. Necrorain, yes, thank you once again for the raid, my friend. Have a good sleep, and good luck finishing that space on your next run. Especially from 80s glam metal, 80s hard rock, in the place of the 90s grunge. Well, that we listen to that a lot down here. So that kind of revisiting, we already do that frequently. I mean, my wife pretty much just listens to old music. And I get second-hand music listening. A Brazilian band, Legião Urbana. It translates to Urban Legion. And the focus is not necessarily on the music, how it sounds. It's more on the lyrics. It's all fucking depressing. Well, not all of it. Like they had at first they were like more like political commentary, that sort of stuff, but it quickly devolved into nihilism and other stuff. Nowadays, I think it's not as known as it used to be. This song is so weird. I don't know where the Dragon's Eye is. I feel like it would be this, but I can't get here. Unless there is a spell to walk on water. Let me check the manual. No, I don't think there is. I'm looking through the manual for water. There is a lot of references to other shit. If you recall, you think Sepultura mentioned calling it a day. Advanced days, broken up these days. Yeah. It still surprises me that sometimes the Sepultura is so freaking popular outside of Brazil. We are right thinking about how big the reunion tours will be. Yeah, like this is the last tour. Like for every time nowadays when I hear a band going like, "Oh, this is the last tour we're making," I know it's bullshit. It's an easy way to upsell the tickets. There is this very old joke about there being this like this cemetery like in the UK or somewhere that only has like famous people and stars buried there. And the groundskeeper every now and again gets distracted, loses track, and the Rolling Stones escape and go on another tour. Okay, I couldn't find the thing. I guess we keep going. Alright, that was a lot of progress today because we were on the sewers. We went from the sewers to the fields. We put a gem on the obelisk there, whatever that is. Talked to the serfs, I think they were called. Then we killed some guards, cracked open a wall, and then we escaped. I wonder if we would have been to another place. We have escaped the north. I think we might have been to the Thrycrane area. Yes, we would be, right? So the Thrycrane area connects to the north area of the fields, I think. But we went east into the wagon area, we rescued the prisoners there, then we went to the area with the trainer and the merchant. The merchant gave us an item to take to a guy named Quetzal, and I think it's going to be like a village. It is a village, so it's gonna have maybe a shop we can sell our stuff in. There's an all-girl thrash death band from Brazil called Nervosa. A new band. I don't keep up with that stuff. But that sounds interesting, actually. A thrash death band called Nervosa. This is interesting. But then we got here, I couldn't find the chest. I have it written down in case I decide to look for it later, I don't know. But I'm saving the game here, it is saved, I'm gonna stop the timer, we broke 6 hours. And we should be coming back to this game tomorrow.